Hello again, YouTube. Welcome to Momming in Manhattan. I live in a culture that is 100% dependent on consumerism. Babies are very small humans. Most people find it challenging to fit them into small spaces. Babies are tiny, they can fit in dresser drawers, bed pillows. The issue is how much stuff these tiny people seem to accumulate very quickly in developed parts of the world. My apartment is about 200 square feet. It's a rough estimate, pretty sure it's accurate. That includes the bathroom. There's people in Texas right now like, oh my God, my walk-in closet's bigger than that. You do you. I don't feel super cramped, so I wanted to offer my tips on how to fit a baby into a small space. This should go without saying, just organize the space that you do have. Before Linus journeyed into the world from my uterus, I took some time to organize the closet. Anything that is taking up shelf space that you seldomly use into storage if you have storage. Tetris the mess out of it. There's box fans in there that I won't use until the summer, an iron in there. Bless you, baby. Books that we've been meaning to sell to Strand, but it never happened, and then we had a baby. Clothing that he hasn't grown into yet. The trick with Tetrising your space is to ensure the things that you might need are more easily accessible than the stuff you're hoarding. The board games are right up front. The wedding napkin leftovers are somewhere in the back. I bought some more cubbies. 4 of them are just exclusively filled with baby items. We have magnetic hooks, hooks that hang over the door, hooks that are those Velcro kind, hooks that came with the apartment, thumbtacks masquerading as hooks. Baby! Here's a baby. So, hooks. We have all kinds of hooks. Invest in some cubbies and some hooks, or just some thumbtacks. Tip number 2, use collapsible things. You could very well downgrade from a bed to a futon, get rid of any kind of stable dining chair, get all collapsible chairs like you can see in the corner. Our table, which does fold down to be like a foot wide. We don't have a couch, we just have like an oversized chair, but it flops out to like a full-size bed. You don't need to have space for a full couch, even if you're worried about having people crash at your place sometimes. We had preemptively bought a folding high chair type thing for Linus. It's not really a high chair, just hooks onto any table. His bassinet collapses the way a pack and play would collapse. It also is a pack and play because it's got kind of 2 levels. You just can drop the one down and it's a pack and play. He doesn't need a pack and play. Can't really move yet. I've also seen Tupperware that collapses. You know, anything you have that you can fold or smush down is going to be helpful. Tip number 3 is just to forego the nonsense. There's a bunch of stuff that you don't need that corporations are convincing you do need because capitalism. You don't need a baby bath. All you need to do is sanitize your sink with hydrogen peroxide. It's literally the same size as your kitchen sink. White noise machine. If you're watching this, you obviously have access to YouTube. Vacuum cleaner sounds, static sounds, rain sounds, just by searching it in the YouTube search bar. If you live in a walk-up building, city that has subways or elevated trains that don't have a lot of elevators, anywhere where there's a bunch of stoops, do not need a stroller. Less convenient than just strapping the baby onto you. Little snug kangaroos in a pouch listening to your heartbeat. Baby lotion, your baby has soft skin, like whether or not you're moisturizing it. So number 1, organize everything that's possessing you. 2, find items that fold. Number 3, forget anything that's being marketed towards you that doesn't actually fit into your lifestyle or your small living space. And number 4, simply get creative. Before we had Linus, we were already using the microwave as a lazy Susan for spices because we don't use a microwave. We put him on a curved memory foam pillow the way a lot of people would put a baby in like a little baby chair. We don't have an actual changing table. Instead, just wherever he is, he gets changed. We just put down a cloth, his diapers, wipes, diaper cream, nose Frida thing, suction ball to suck out extra spittle that he's hiding in his cheeks. Carry it from one room to the other. There's only 2 rooms, so it's pretty easy. Remember, most humans throughout space-time have lived much more minimally than US Americans in 2019 do. And it's fine. One thing I would say is that people do love to gift baby things. The storage closet is not as organized as it first was when I was nesting. I can't keep up with the amount of hand-me-downs that friends are unloading from their small space into ours. We can't actually see all the cubbies because there's stuff blocking them now, but you know, we just move it out of the way if you need to get something in one of the cubbies. At the end of the day, not having enough space is a first world problem, considered a blessing. Maybe a curse if what Jesus said about rich people and camels is true. Anyway, the point is, whether you have an 80 square foot room that you're renting or you live in a mansion, as long as you are exercising respect, patience, compassion when dealing with your new baby, you're gonna be fine. The world will keep spinning and you will make space or give away things. Say bye!